Hi, this is Mukesh, and in this video, we will discuss some topics like SK together, and we will also learn about MySQL Workbench, uh, how to insert data in bulk in database, local database, and we will also learn that how we can send notification to our Gmail through email send components of Anypoint Studio, uh, and we will also learn about the file component, which is on new or update file. So we will discuss about all these things through example. So first component, in this first component on your update file, in this I'm showing you configuration of this component, and I'm showing you details of this configuration. And here only C drive is selected, uh, and apart from this, first it will select a input directory from a local file, local folders, and after that what it will do, it will select drug details.csv file in input folder. If any changes, or if this file name is newly created in that folder with this name, then only what it will do, it will read that file, and after that it will also delete, as here it is written as true. So that's why it will auto delete that file in input folder, and then it will move to this to the output folder. Next, I have used a transfer method. So here I have given as a payload. So whole data will be saved into the payload and will be converted into JSON. And after that, it will transfer to the SK together. SK together, what this component do? So in SK together, there are so many flow can be created in SK together. So here I have created two flow. In first flow, there is only one component, bulk insert, and second flow also there is another component, bulk insert. So each records will be sent to to each flow, and it will be executed in that flow one by one. So these are the process of SK together, and so I'm showing you this bulk insert components. In this, here I have created a connector configuration. I'm showing you that configuration. First, we will have to select MySQL connection. Here I have selected my MySQL connection as a connection, and after that, we will have to add a library into this configuration. So here now it is already that driver is already selected and created by me. That's why here it is showing as modify. Otherwise, it will show add. Means if it is not created, then it will give option to add. And if we right click on it, and then we will get the option to add proper library. So if we click on that, then it will create MySQL JDBC driver, and we can create the local database using MySQL Workbench. I'm showing you that MySQL Workbench. After that, I will come on to this part. Here is my MySQL Workbench. Here the name of database is patient data, and there are few tables in this already created. The first table is drug inventory, and third table is medicine inventory. So these two tables will be used in this project. And health condition, it is already created, but we will not use this table. We will use first and third one only. And I'm showing you how you can create a table in this local database. First we will have to create any local database. So that to create local database, we can click on this icon. Here it is showing as create a new schema. So we can click on this, and after that it will give option that click and create new database. We will give any name, and after that we will click on apply. Then it will create a new database. I'm not going to create this database because I have already a database, and we can create table by clicking on it. Like here, table is option is given that we will right click on it, and after that we will click on create table. If we click on create table, then it will show this all these options here. Here we can give any name like ABCD, anything, and we can give comments also, but it's an optional. It's not mandatory, and we can after that whatever we want to give the name of column, we can give it here. So first column I'm giving as ID. ID will be int tab, that's why here it is selected int. Otherwise, if you want to choose anything other, you can choose it from here. And package means it for primary key here as all full forms are written here. So we can also select it from here, but we can mark it here also. So PK means primary key, NN means not null. So and UK means unique, B means binary, UN means unassigned, JF means geofill, AI means auto increment, G means generated. So according to our requirement, I can tick mark into this checkbox. So here I have tick mark into the two one because I want to select ID as a primary key, which will be recognized as a unique. So that's why we can also click on unique, and here PK, and it should not be null. And next I'm going to give another name of column. Click on name, anything we can give as we want, and the name will be haircut. That's why we can also select it from here through the drop down menu. But here I want to be haircut, so that's why it's selected as haircut. So it should not be null. So here it is selected as not null. And finally we can click on apply, and then again click on apply. So here it is showing that SQL script was successfully applied to the database, and click on finish. So here we are seeing new table which we have created with the name of HTFG. Here click on this icon. So it will show, it will automatically populate a MySQL expression here. So click on this icon, and here it is showing that there are two columns, ID and name, but nothing, no any data is there. We can create data as we want. Double click on it and give any ID like one. Click on tab and click any name, and then give any ID to. In this way, so on we can create data, and so that's it. And after that, we will. It's not actually saved into the table. To save into the table, we will have to click on apply, and here it populated like this, and click on apply. Here it is showing that SQL script was successfully applied to the database. Click on finish. So in this way, this table is prepared. So I was showing you that in this way we can create a new database, and we can also create a new table in the database. But I don't want to keep this table into my database. That's why I'm deleting it. As we have already created a required database, so I'm going to delete this table and click on drop table. Drop now. So it has deleted that table in from the database, and so we have two tables in our patient. The name of database is patient details, and there are two tables. First table is this one. Here some data are given here, and this is drug inventory table. In this, some data are given there. But actually I have created it from Anypoint Studio, so I'm going to delete this one because as of now we don't require these data from here. So click in this left corner and click on this icon, and then click on apply, and again click on apply. So now it has deleted all data is deleted from the table. So we'll do same thing for this table also. Right and left click on it corner, then click on this icon, click on apply, again click on apply, finish. So in this way we have two table with the name of medicine inventory and drug inventory in the database named as patient details. So we are going to add data from that CSV file which we are reading in Anypoint Studio. So here all these details are given in configuration file. And apart from this, in this component, bulk insert component, apart from this, we will have to ask about that what we want to input parameters, which we want to insert, that is payload. And here it is my SQL query to insert data into local database. So here I have given expression as insert. So insert is a keywords. It will insert the data into local database, and insert into here the name of the database patient details dot medicine inventory. It is the name of the table. So this patient details is the name of the database, and medicine inventory is the name of the table. And whatever the column name, here we will have to give column name which we have saved in table in database. So drug ID, drug name, and drug availability, as we are seeing in this MySQL Workbench. Here there are three columns. So these three name of the columns are given here, and as a value we are giving values as ID, name, available. So these names are coming from here, means here in this CSV file, here I have given name of the column as ID, name, available. So that's why I have given here as ID, name, available. In the same way, we can also use it for this component, but the changes is here we can change the name of the table, drug inventory. This is the name of the database, patient details, and this is the name of table. So in this way, all these things are same as previous. So there are two bulk insert component here, and all the records which will be read by this component when you update file, it will be converted into JSON format, and after that it will be forwarded to each bulk insert component, and this bulk insert component will insert into the local database. So these are the whole process up to this, and if message is successfully written into the database, then only it will send the notification to the Gmail that it has created successfully. And it is sending notification with the technology named SMTP configuration. So here I have used SMTP. Here I am showing you configuration. The configuration is host name you will have to write as smtp@gmail.com. Port is 587. So these are the things which is default set as in our Gmail. So you can also write it same as in your case. And here you can give any email ID which you have, and you will also have to give password of the account. And apart from this, here is from address, from which account we want to send a mail So this the email address of that account should be given here, and to address means where we want to send uh, email. So I have selected here it as a edit inline, and then give a label by clicking on add button. Click on add button and write the email ID where you want to send. Here you can also send a carbon copy to another person. So here I have selected as and here you can also select edit inline, and then you can click add, and after that you can add any email ID to send carbon copy. In the same way, you can also select BCC blind carbon copy, and you will have to give the subject of Gmail, subject of the mail which you want to send, and here is the content of the body which you want to send notification to the Gmail account. Here I have written all the messages like here, and content type is text plain, and all these things are defaultly set. If you want to send attachment, then you will have to write it like here. Here I have given two curly bracket, and inside the curly bracket here I have given, first you will have to give the file name which you want to send as attachment. So I have given here it is a file name as attachment. After that you will have to write the message, whatever you want to write into the text file, you will have to write it here. So I've written all these things here, and so these are the setup to send email, to send notification from Gmail. And there is one thing which need to be clear. If you want to get notification, so in Gmail, in our Gmail account, defaultly we have setting that it is disabled for SMTP configuration. So we will have to enable SMTP configuration in our Gmail account, and we will also have to allow lower security app in Gmail through the setting. So these settings should be set up in your Gmail account only. Then you can get Gmail notification in your mail inbox. So these are all about these all configurations. So I'm running this project. Click on run. Now here it is showing that it has deployed, and here it is showing that 0 minutes ago this mail has sent through my Gmail account. So this one is the mail which we have received in this account. So in this account I have received this mail, and also I have received this text file. I'm also showing you MySQL Workbench whether it has created or not. Here you are seeing no in database, but we will have to execute it again. That's why we'll click on this icon. So now you can see that all this data which were in CSV file, in this CSV all these data are here. So that's why these things are populated in this local database. And also you can check in this medicine inventory. Click on this icon. Now you can see that all these things, all these data and records is created here. So this is the input folder, and this is one is the output folder. So from this folder only we have tried to read that that CSV file, but here we are saying that that CSV file is not here. Initially we have that CSV file here, but it is auto deleted by new update component, and now we'll check this file in output folder. So in this output folder we are finding this www.csv file which is moved by that component into this folder. So that's all about today's learning. If you find this video is useful, please like, share, and subscribe this channel. And if you want any new video on any new concept, then please write it into the comment box. I will try to make a video on this too. And as of now, take care. Bye bye. Thank you.